poem is for anyone with a resting bitch face, because of which the society often puts you down, even though you're full of love. And it's also for people with anxiety, who are on a path to discovering self-love. So the title of this poem is "The Warmth of Whale Hearts." And here we go. I untangle my intertwined vines, pull them apart, and tear my ribcage open. I take my heart out, hold it in my trembling hands, and look inside of it to find the deep ocean of love. I take a ruler to my heart, trying to measure the depth of it, but it bursts, seeps through my fingers, hits the floor, and floods the entire room. The entire bedroom that was previously filled with dirt now looks cleansed. Cleansed, unlike my soul. Cleansed, the opposite of the word the society calls me for having an anxiously chaotic soul. Does that even make sense? Sense made sense till I was visited by anxiety. Anxiety within my soul would probably equal to the amount of water in this bedroom. Anxiety is the lover of my soul that has taken over it and has locked me out of my body. Locked my soul out of its body. My soul doesn't remember what being in its own body feels like anymore. My body is a chaos. My soul, too, is a chaos. My mind, that's definitely a chaos. Chaos is what you see right now. Or maybe, just maybe, chaos is not all of me, but the society that tries to teach, or maybe, just maybe, chaos is not all of me, but the society that teaches us to continue building on the foundation it laid years ago that doesn't make sense anymore. The society that demands us to value people for their materialistic possessions and not for the boxes of love they carry in the depths of their universe-like bodies. So I take all the water back into my ocean and lock it within my beautifully broken ribs. I look into the mirror, and so I sew up my chest and look into the mirror that all these years showed me that.
It's okay.
So I sew up my chest and look into the mirror that all these years made me hate the face that stared right back at me. Now I realize that all it ever showed was what I wanted to see. So now the mirror shows me celestial faces and big, brave, compassionate hearts of girls just like me. Girls slapped, squelched, and shamed by the society that defines them as girls with bitch faces and cold hearts. This body that felt more like an apartment I moved into weeks ago than a home where I've been residing all these years has finally started feeling like home. Unlike before, the ocean between my soul and this body that had never been opened is now open. I will not be anything less than what I am now. I will not bow, lower my eyes, or even the tone of my voice. I am water. I will wash anything out that tries to break the door between my body and my soul. As I walk out of the room with self-love and confidence levels as high as never, the party is still on. And a girl looks at me and says to another, "Do you see the girl right there? She's got a bitch face and a cold, cold heart." In response, I flip my hair to one side and tear my chest open. My fingers make way through the broken ribs of mine and take out my heart that looks so fine. I press my heart again and let it spill on the linoleum floor. The entire house gets filled with my love as everybody in it hears the water from my ocean roar. As I watch the girls and their thoughts being purified, as I watch them realize that girls with bitch faces don't really have cold, cold hearts, I open the portals of my universe, which soaks up all the water that goes right back into those beautifully broken ribs. And that leaves the girls cleansed just like my soul. Thank you.